Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama to participate today in the divine plan for constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にガムズマります。ガムロギガムロミのみこともちて、すめみおやガムイザナギのみこと、つくしのりむかのたち、花のほどのあはぎはらにえみそぎはらいたも、時になりませる。払いどの神たち、もろもろのまがごと積みけがれを払いたまえ、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえかんながら魂はえませ。かんながら魂はえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Righteousness. Since olden times, those who have stood for justice and righteousness have met with obstacles created by the dark forces. We will fight with all our might for as long as we live the snarls and malice of the dark forces which seek to destroy the world. We are not afraid of criticism directed toward us or malice spoken against us, for we are armed with God's sword, which can destroy all evil. Since our group is spreading God's light to the world, the dark forces are watching each of us for the moments when we are off guard. As the time for the great transition is becoming more imminent, the desperate activity of these evil spirits is growing. Although we speak of them collectively, evil spirits vary in power and importance. The more clouded human beings are, the more easily dark forces can come through negative spiritual cords and manipulate them. Thus, without being aware of what they are doing, humans begin to interfere in God's work. For thousands of years, the dark forces have been acting as they wished, and they are still committing evil deeds, thinking they can continue to do so as in the past, because they do not know that the great turning point is coming in the spiritual world. In the spiritual realm, the forces of darkness do everything they can to keep us from receiving the light. Light is what dark forces fear most. And as the spiritual day advances and the light becomes more intense, the age of terror for them is coming. This is because no evil can withstand the power of God's light, which will weaken and destroy it.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Maria José do Amaral from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Maria José is 76 years old, has been a Johrei member for 21 years. The beginning of social isolation due to the COVID-19 pandemic, she became afraid of being infected. She washed her hands several times a day and cleaned the house all the possible time. Maria José stopped receiving visitors and relied on the help of her daughter, who lives next door, to buy what she needed so that she didn't have to leave her home. Over time, panic took hold of her. She even refused her daughter's invitation to have meals at her house. News broadcasted about the disease terrified her to the point of thinking that she would be infected and die at any moment. She prayed daily before her home altar and talked to Meishu-sama, asking him for her to be released of that suffering. Consequently, in April 2020, she decided to intensify the reading of Meishu-sama's teachings, reading about 15 to 20 teachings each day before going to bed. With that practice, little by little, she became calmer and her fear decreased. In approximately 3 months, she was able to leave her home again and return to her normal activities. She's currently feeling well both physically and emotionally and filled with joy. She did a home renovation and went back to sharing moments of joy with her daughter. Through this experience, Maria José could see that one is really what he or she feels. As Meishu-sama teaches us, regarding the importance of our soulmate. In view of this blessing, she offered a special donation of gratitude and made the commitment to make a monthly pilgrimage to the Guarapiranga sacred grounds, in addition to maintaining her dedications at her Johrei Center. Thank you very much for listening to this beautiful faith experience and joining our morning service. Wish you all a most wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.